All right, so here's the legend, George Saint-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You got to be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak of.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who was an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to. But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George Saint-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to be George Saint-Pierre.
And he's got more ESPYs than you.
He does. He's a man.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Saint-Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. All right, going to be interesting to see how George Saint-Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer George Rush Saint-Pierre. Just misses with the left hook.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Chimaev. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Guillotine jump. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Submission defense, he is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on it.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by GSP. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Making all these shots count.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Chimaev. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Under 2 minutes in the first round.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done, double leg. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. This is where he wants to be.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Round 2 straight ahead.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Another massive kick. Takedown defense over. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that? Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
He passes to half.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Chimaev's back in full mount.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Chimaev's back to the side control now. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this.
Final seconds here of round 2. Ground and pound strike there now. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, sit down and relax, man. That was really good work. Way to control him on the ground. Stay nice and relaxed, and let's get out there and let's do more of the same. I want you to set your takedowns up for your strike.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by GSP. Oh, and he is getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination of strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful combination up top. I don't understand why the guy is not moving his head. Get your head moving, son.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George Saint-Pierre. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. He's got to be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Let's go! We got a scramble here!
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Good work from the top here by GSP.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Side control now. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him on his hip.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Chimaev. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, brother. Take a deep breath for me. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, good. Listen, you can't stand there and let him tear out.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You gotta get that confidence.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
While Saint-Pierre's in half guard, continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nicely done. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Chimaev's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense.
He's hurt bad.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Khamzat Chimaev getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Massive shot from the top.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, nice. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Chimaev's eye is closing up. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Beautiful straight punch there.
That one hurt him bad.
Hurt him bad.
Oh, trying to slam him down. Nice takedown defense. Man. Good knees. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a...
Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Chimaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
Now he's going full mount. That was a slick transition.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
This is a terrible position.
Top your head.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Big ground and pound.
All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champ.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and